The 2025 Slammy Awards took place today at WWE World in Las Vegas. You had Biggie and Kathy Kelly presenting the awards, and right after that, I have to just say, Kathy Kelly's very attractive. I think we can all agree on that. So you had A-Town Down Under. They were sitting on chairs with the stage. They made comments. There's the heels. You had Boogeyman in the audience. And you had R-Truth and Jimmy Hart present the first award. They had some funny banter. The first was the most memorable entrance. There was a whole bunch of nominations. They went with Cody Rhodes. He won the fan vote, and this is all fan voice, fan choice. So he had a good entrance last year at WrestleMania 40, but I thought Roman Reigns was way better. I thought the orchestra with Roman, that was incredible. But they went Cody, and Cody accepted. He just recorded a video on his bus and thanked everyone. Then they had R-Truth on stage. He got a chair. He sat down with A-Town Down Under. This is just fine. It's just banter. It's a harmless award show. I don't think we need to rant about this award. I think I did enough ranting last night about a particular wrestler who was mentioned on this show quite a bit. And then you had Vic Joseph and Corey Graves present the NXT Superstar of the Year. They had Roxanne Perez win. She came out dressed in a really nice dress, I have to say. Roxanne's beautiful. She won the award. She pretended to be surprised. I think that was actually her genuine reaction, but then she went right back into her heel persona, which was great. It kind of reminded me of the Alexa Bliss promo from like the 2018 Elimination Chamber when she's all thankful at first and goes right back into her character as a heel. That's what it kind of reminded me of. But that was Roxanne Perez. They went to Breakout Star of the Year. I think we all knew who would win. It was Stephanie Vaquer. Clear winner, clear obvious choice. She's there. She is dressed up as well, like Roxanne was, and fans love her. She is super popular. She thanked people in English and in Spanish. Everyone cheered. So obvious she's the Breakout Star of the Year. Even though she hasn't really been around for the whole year, she's only been around on NXT for a few months. It's incredible how much she's broken out as a big star in that company. And you have Zelina Vega on stage. I'm sure she wishes she was at WrestleMania. She's not. I thought her and Chelsea would do something together, but Chelsea wasn't there, so maybe that tells me she's going to be at WrestleMania. Oh, actually, I just thought of that. I'll get to that later. But actually, I think I'll get into that a bit later as to why Chelsea Green's not there, because her herpes was there. But Zelina Vega's out, also dressed up nicely, and she actually throws shade at Kathy Kelly. I don't know, are they probably good friends in real life? Zelina seems pretty popular in the back from what I've heard. So I think people like her, but she was also with Tyler Breeze, and he was there to present with Zelina, the Social Star of the Year. Winner is Drew McIntyre. He accepts, but then he gets interrupted by Chelsea Green's Secret Harvest, which was comprised of Piper Niven and Alba Fire. And I thought to myself, wait a minute, why are they there, but Chelsea's not there? Chelsea's not booked for WrestleMania. That tells me Chelsea Green's at WrestleMania. She's going to have... And wouldn't it surprise me if she comes out as she tries to be Lyra's tag team partner, but she rejects? Chelsea Green is going to be on the show. Originally, there was rumors that she might do the open challenge, and the person that might accept would be either Alexa Bliss, who I'd love to see, or Nikki Bella. But I think it'll probably be Chelsea Green comes out, and then for the big pop, Becky Lynch is the real partner, and she gets the big reaction. I think Becky will probably be back tonight, and the Bayley situation's weird. I'll talk about that more when I talk about the WrestleMania show, the second night. But here, Drew he wins, and the Herva says that the vote's rigged, and just a stupid segment. Went on way too long. I was just waiting for it to end. And then you had Miz and Cactus Jacko, who were introduced by Kathy and Big E, to present the rivalry of the year. And I think to the surprise of absolutely no one, CM Punk and Drew McIntyre win. Drew cuts a promo on Punk after he wins the award. He accepts. Drew was there, which is weird because doesn't he have a call time to be? But I guess maybe, I don't know, if that match is just not valued as much because he's wrestling tonight, and Cody wasn't there. But I guess Cody, probably a bigger deal with him and Cena. I'm sure they have a lot planned. But Drew won. So Drew McIntyre and CM Punk win. Drew accepted the award. And then you had Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae, and this just went on forever because they kept interacting with A-Town Down Under. They were there forever. I'm thinking to myself, why is Candice there? Why don't they just have DIY there? I guess Candice and Johnny, because they're married or a tag team in love, I don't mind them there. Just wouldn't make more sense for Gargano and Ciampa to be there, but they stood on stage forever, and Johnny has like no charisma at all. And then They kept going back with 8 Town Down Under. They presented the tag team of the year. Johnny's mad that his team DIY didn't win. And 8 Town Down Under was also upset that they didn't win because Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill win. I thought, really? Them? I mean, there was no really good tag team, so it's not that big of a deal, but that's what the fans voted for. And Bianca and Jade said in separate videos, so maybe they feud. Maybe that happens soon. You had Megan Morant on stage with Sam Roberts. They present the OMG Moment of the Year, and I think it was obvious which one was going to win. There was a million nominees. There was all of the last year's WrestleMania main event, and then there was Churns, Finn turning on Damian Priest, Dominic turning on Rhea, a whole bunch of that, but it was obvious which one's going to win. John Cena's heel turn. He turns on Cody Rhodes. That wins the award. There's even a discussion. And then they had Mankind out. First he's Cactus Jack, now he's Mankind. I guess we're going to relive the 1998 Royal Rumble when he's Cactus Jack, Mankind, and Dude Love, but he presents the WTF Moment of the Year. Wouldn't it make more sense for Mankind to present the OMG Moment of the Year because he has the ultimate OMG moment when he got thrown from off the top of the cage, off the top of the cell by The Undertaker? I don't know. Anyway, the Wyatt 6 debut wins. They sent a video message. Hopefully they return soon. Maybe tomorrow on Raw. I expect to see them. Hopefully Alexa Bliss is there with them. But that's what's going on with the Wyatt 6. Ludwig Kaiser is out next. He presents Match of the Year. It's a tie between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes, which I thought would win easily. But also it's tied with Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. You had Cody accept the award and Punk also accept the award. I thought, did they think they won by themselves? Because they're not even mentioning that they're sharing the award, but they each got 35%. Then you had they went through a whole bunch of minor awards. Most Aura. I hate that fucking name, Aura, whatever the hell you say it. And Jey Uso wins, whatever. I've done enough ranting about the Yeet Man. I'm done. Oh my god. I can't help myself. Okay. Why? Is it because Jey Uso sells whatever. And then you had Liv and Dom win Villain of the Year. They were upset they won that award. And then you had Mic Drop of the Year was Cody telling The Rock to go fuck himself. The Elimination Chamber show. I wonder if we're going to see The Rock tonight. I really hope so. I think we will, but maybe not. Heard he posted a video of himself in Hawaii. I think that's a decoy, but it'll be weird if we don't get The Rock tonight. That tells you there's something going on because Triple H didn't mention The Rock in his Hall of Fame speech. Just saying. And then we had Piper Niven and Braun Strowman out, and Piper's being annoying, but then they finally just did the Female Superstar of the Year. I think it was obvious who would win this. Liv Morgan won. She had a breakout year of her career. She won, and she accepts it just like how Roxanne Perez did when she accepts it in a babyface mode. And it was her genuine feeling. She thought, if I'm ever going to win this award, it would be this year, which is true. And then she goes right back into her heel character. It was all via video. It was obvious she was going to win the award. She clearly is the best female star of the year in 2024. And I think this goes from, I don't know the time. I think it goes from WrestleMania to like the final SmackDown before WrestleMania. I think that's the start point, I believe. So, yeah, clearly she deserved to win. And then you had the final award, which was Male Superstar of the Year. Dude Love comes out, and he presents the award, and Braun Strowman and Piper Niven are still on stage. Guess Braun is not booked for the show, which is not surprising. He hasn't really done too much since he lost to Jacob. But you had the award go to, I think, the guy we all expected to win. Cody Rhodes, for the second year in a row, wins Male Superstar of the Year. Obvious winner. I'm just relieved it wasn't the Yeet guy, but Cody obviously deserves to win the award. No doubt about it. He had a great year, as was his year in 2023. 2024 was just a great year for Cody. Clearly, Male Superstar of the Year. I don't think that's really a question. So that was the awards. It was just a fun thing to watch. And also, I think it's fun recording a video in between two WrestleManias because it's such a weird feeling. You just watch WrestleMania, and now there's another one. So it's a strange feeling. But that was it. Slammy Awards it was fun to watch. It was just an hour. Harmless award show. I actually pretty enjoyed it for what it was. And we'll see what happens tonight. as it's officially WrestleMania Sunday.